Coming up on this issue of Sector 2815, I'll tell you some quick DC news. We'll take a quick look at some of the free comic book day issues coming out on August 14th, and I'll have the last issues from my storage unit up north. You won't want to miss it. Right after this. Welcome back to another issue of Sector 2815. As always, I'm Paul Cook. And before we get started, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're still inclined, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you're reminded whenever new content is uploaded. We're going to get to those issues that I brought back from my storage unit up north right after we take a quick look at the news. Although we're a good 45 days away from DC announcing their December books, DC did announce a new 3-issue miniseries called Batman: One Dark Knight, to be written and drawn by fan-favorite creator Jock. Each issue will be 48 pages, and DC described the series in this way. When a simple GCPD escort goes sideways, Batman finds himself on the wrong end of Gotham City in the middle of a heat wave with a supervillain in tow. Follow Batman as he traverses block by block across a pitch-dark Gotham City while dragging a highly difficult EMP to his permanent home at Blackgate Prison. The dark corners of Gotham City contain many surprises, and EMP plans to deliver many more shocks before the night is through. And Free Comic Book Day is now just days away. The annual giveaway, which is normally held the first Saturday in May, was pushed to August 14th due to the pandemic this year. Certainly the hottest title on Free Comic Book Day will be Boom's Enter the House of Slaughter by James Tynion IV. Other titles include Donny Cates, Jason Aaron, Ryan Otley, and Ivan Coelho collaborating on Marvel Avengers Hulk #1. Aftershock offers a new We Live tale from the original creators called The Last Days. DC promises a first look at the epic Batman Fear State event in the new I Am Batman series. A second title features King Shark on the cover and a shark story, as well as a sneak peek at Suicide Squad Get Joker limited series. And if you don't think that these Free Comic Book Day issues are worth anything, I would point you to the 2007 Dark Horse Free Comic Book Day, where the Umbrella Academy made their debut. It was free on Free Comic Book Day, but now a 9/8 can go for as much as $250 to $300. And that's a quick look at the news. So those of you who've been following me on either Instagram or have been watching Sector 2815 know that I recently went north to my storage unit, where I have about 2/3 to 80% of my comic collection currently. And I managed to get through really only a fraction of the comics that are there, and I'm bringing some back with me to then ship off to CGC to get graded. In past issues, I managed to show you some Marvel that I brought back, some DC that I brought back, specifically some Star Wars issues that I brought back, and now it's time for the independent books. Really, I just managed to bring back 3 issues with me, and I'm going to show those to you right now. The first issue is Saga #1. This is one of the most highly sought-after independent titles of the from 2012 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. This issue at a 9.8 goes for about $500 to $600 right now. So that was the first issue that I brought back. The second issue that I brought back is, oh look, it's another Saga. So now I have 2 that I managed to bring back. These are both first printings, and so I'll be sending both of these off to CGC. And that leaves just one more issue left, and it was, oh look, it's a third Saga. I managed to find 3 Saga books in my collection up north. I'll be sending all of these off to CGC to get graded. Big shout out to Comic Man Indy. He is a huge Saga collector. I don't have anywhere near as many as he has, but I'm hoping to get there someday. So those are the issues that I found. This is the last group that I brought back with me. I plan on making another trip back north. Again, I still have probably about 2/3 of my comics to go through. And when I bring some more back, I'll make sure that I show them to you before I send them off to CGC. So that's going to do it for this issue of Section 2815. As always, I'm Paul Cook. And again, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, smash the subscribe button if you're so inclined, and hit the notification button so that you get reminded whenever new content is uploaded. Have a great day, and now you are leaving Sector 2815.